Hiya, Laurie here, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well and looking forward to today's video, which as you can see is another pen pal with me video. Today I'm replying to Julie and it's quite a lengthy letter, so I'm literally just going straight on into it, and I'm using my letter paper. This is the vintage Daisy Fairy letter pages that I'm using, and that is it. I'm not decorating any of the pages. I'm literally using front and back prints of the letter page, as I'm pretty sure this was 12 pages long, so I hope Julie didn't mind it being so long. I think I rambled on a tad too much, but for the first couple of minutes I'm literally just showing bits and bobs of me filling out this letter, as I didn't have any decorations or anything to do, so I thought it would be fun to just let you kind of watch me fill out little bits and bobs of it. But I hope you're all doing well, and I hope that you're journaling or pen paling alongside me. I'd love to know down in the comments what you're up to, how you've been, what you're planning for the summer. I'd love to hear from you. I do reply to all my comments, and it's definitely a highlight sitting reading your comments. But like I said, I'm just filling out this letter. I'm using my crystal dip pen, which I completely love. It holds so much ink. Once it's been dipped into the ink, it literally holds it, and you can write almost like a normal pen for a while. And plus it's very pretty. I have two actually. I have this one here and I have another one in blue, and then obviously I've got my crystal quills as well, which I absolutely adore, and I do sell those in the shop, which is also linked below. But yeah, so I rambled on a bit much in this letter, so it did end up a tad bit long, so I did want to use my letter pages just to save on time. Since they're already decorated for me, I don't need to decorate each and every individual page like I usually do, especially considering how long it is. It would probably take me about an hour or two just to decorate the pages alone, and that's without the hemming and hawing in between. So it's just easier for me to print out my layer pages and use those. Technically I did decorate these pages myself anyway, just in a different way, and I really love these vintage styled letter pages that I've made, so it's nice to be able to enjoy them and use them every once in a while. And of course I do include a few pages as goodies for my pen pal. Whenever I do use these pages, I make sure to include a couple so that they can use them as well. So on the back of the final page I added a few questions. The majority of my letter, believe it or not, is me replying to Julie's letter. So I felt like I hadn't really asked her many questions in order to reply to me, so I thought I would write a few on the back for her to pop into her actual reply rather than answering them separately. I don't really do questions and answers and variations or this or that rather with Julie. We usually just stick to one letter kind of layout. It's kind of what we prefer to do, so I don't normally add separate questions, but like I said, I felt like I hadn't really asked her any in the letter, so I wanted to pop in a few just to make it easier on her to fill out her own letter and her own reply. And now I'm just adding numbers to the bottom of the pages, which is absolutely necessary in this case. I don't want her to kind of lose her place. And like I said, it was 12 pages long, so sorry Julie, I hope you don't mind. And now I'm just adding a little bit of decoration to the back page where I've put my questions, because I can't help myself. But I am keeping it relatively simple. I've just put some washi tape and some washi dots, and then I'm going to take my new stamp that I got from Journal Pages and stamp that down at the bottom, and then I'm going to colour it in, and that is literally all I do to decorate this entire letter. Excuse me. and I really love how it looks, and I hope that Julie enjoys spending half an hour reading it and that she doesn't mind that it's extremely long. I think this is the longest letter I've written to Julie, so I hope that it's okay with her, and that she doesn't mind it being so long. But yeah, I just use my Tombow brush pens to colour in this very pretty little girl sticker that I got from Journal Pages, which I absolutely love. Their website, their shop is just amazing. I do actually have a birthday haul. I'm not sure if it's up yet or not, but if it is, I will link it below, where I show me unboxing this stamp along with the rest of the goodies I got from Journal Pages. So I'm just kind of measuring out an envelope to fit my letter into, and then I'm going to add some decoration to it like I normally do. So I've just torn out a vintage book page here, and then I'm just going to kind of tear around the edge and get rid of that like white space or cream space, and then kind of tear it down to fit onto the envelope. And then I'm just kind of grabbing bits and bobs that I think will go with the vintage theme. It's not really a theme this time, it's just vintage. So I've grabbed a few bits and bobs. This little bag pocket type thing is where I keep a lot of scraps, or not so much scraps, but little bits and bobs that I haven't been in the mood to put away, I would say. So they're not really scraps, they're more like stickers or tickets or labels or things like that that I couldn't be bothered putting away, so I've just popped them in this little bag here, and it just kind of sits on my desk. So I decided to kind of rummage through that and grab a few bits and bobs to decorate the envelope with. And I'm just like I normally do, moving things around, popping things down, and just seeing what I like. And then I'm going in with my tape roller and I'm going to stick it all down. And obviously I'm using my glue stick on occasion as well, and you can see that I've also stamped and cut out a window image onto some sticker paper for the decoration as well. And then I've got this really cool washi tape, or pet tape rather, that looks like it's like collaged stamps, and I absolutely love it. So I've just popped a little bit in the corner of the envelope there, and again I'm just kind of fiddling about trying to see what I like before I make up my mind and stick things down. And then I'm just going in with my Pritt stick and sticking everything into where I think it looks best. And again, like I said, I'd stamped this image onto sticker paper, and then I'm just sticking it down in the bottom corner there. And now I'm just rummaging through this little box full of girl stickers, and I want to use one of my own girl stickers on this envelope, and that's what I've done. I've got this really cute stamped image of a little girl holding a camera, and so I've just stuck that on there. And then I've just written letter on the sort of ticket styled label, and then I'm looking for some flower stickers to kind of finish off the page. And I'm just kind of, like I said, grabbing stuff and seeing if I like it, popping it down and moving it about. And then that is the envelope for her letter complete. So I added just a little bit of tape to the little double-sided tape to the tip of the envelope flap there. And that's just how I've sealed it for now. And then I've grabbed this cute vintage bag, and I'm just adding a little bit of decoration to that as well. And then this will hold my sticker goodies. So again, I'm just going in with my tape roller and adding down the bits and bobs that I've layered down on top of this little brown bag. I've had these for so long and I've never used them. So when I came across them again, I was like, you know what? They're perfect for this kind of theme, so I'm just going to use them. So again, I'm going through this little box looking for a vintage lady sticker to stick on. And I end up settling on this absolutely gorgeous girl in a ball gown. And then again, I'm just grabbing my little handy dandy washi dots. And I'm also cutting off a length to send it as goodies. And then I'm also just kind of rummaging through other tapes to see what else I can add. I had this really cool sort of paper clamp, bulldog clamp to the top as well. And then I also cut off a couple of lengths as goodies as well. And then I'm going in with a stamp here for my envelope that says "Right Back Soon." Again, another item I got from Journal Pages, along with the window stamp that I used in the bottom corner. And now I'm just grabbing some flower stickers and sort of leaf stickers and things like that. And this envelope pocket type dealio thing here that I've got will hold my sticker extras. So I'm just kind of making a little pile, and I just kind of cut off the washi dots that I'd used before I stuck the rest in. And I'm just going through and grabbing some girly stickers now to put in here. And then I will have a separate bag for paper goodies. So like I said, it's going to be all stickers in here. So I'm just grabbing like a random selection of vintage and modern girls. And then I will pop them in the little baggie. So now that that bag is all full, I'm just going to write on it that it's got stickers inside, and then I'm just going to fold it over at the top a couple of times, and then I'm going to take my stapler and then I'm just going to kind of crimp it a couple of times to keep it closed. And then that's one baggie down. And then I grab this envelope that I made donkeys ago, and that's where I'm going to stick my paper goodies. So again, I'm just turning it around and I'm going to add random bits and bobs to the back to decorate with. And again, I'm just going through that little bag that's got odds and ends in it, and I'm just trying to find things that I think look nice without having to go hunt for anything. So then I found this label set, or label page I guess you could call it. So I ended up grabbing one of those, and then I'm also kind of grabbing bits and bobs and putting them to the side as goodies as I go. And I ended up kind of settling on this layout for the decoration. So again, like I said, I'm just kind of going through this little bag here trying to find some goodies to send. And then I'm going in with my tape roller and adding those decorations just the way that they were sitting. Nothing too complicated. And then once those are all stuck down, I will look out more goodies and start filling up the envelope. So as you can see, I'm kind of just grabbing random bits and bobs of papers and ephemera type things. I do have a set of drawers underneath my desk that I'm currently grabbing things from. They're not getting pulled out of thin air, I promise. But yes, I'm just kind of grabbing little bits and bobs out of the drawers at the side of me. And I'm kind of trying to put them into sort of a sized bundle so that they're in the right size shape sort of thing. So obviously tallest to smallest, just to keep it as neat as I can. And then I'm going to write paper goodies on the little label there, and then pop these inside and close it up. And then now everything is complete. I just need an envelope to send it all the way in. So I'm just looking for an envelope that's the right size without being too large. I don't want it to be so large that everything moves about inside it. So I ended up settling on this really pretty pink envelope, and then I grabbed some decorative paper and did my usual tearing of the corners. And then I've got this sort of embossed frame label, so I decided to use that for the address. And then I've got these really pretty big flower stickers that I recently got, and I popped one of those in the corner, and one of my stamped girl stickers that I've made, along with my washi tapes and washi dots that I seem to use in absolutely everything. And these are more like not circle dots, sorry, like hole reinforcing circles, but obviously they're pink, so I've added a few of those, and then a few more of the larger ones at the top. And then I'm also adding Julie's name, obviously, so I'm just going to do her name in black, and for once I am going to do it on camera. So because I'm just doing it in black, I'm not doing an outline or anything, so it is a lot faster than what I normally do when I do two separate colours with an outline. But I really wanted to keep it quite simple for this envelope, just because the decoration is quite simple as well. So I didn't want to drown it out, essentially. And then I'm basically going to just stick that down, and then I'm just fishing out and sticking down one of my thank you postal worker labels, and that is the envelope, and that is the Happy Mail. I've also included a couple of letter pages and a few other decorative pages that I came across, and I'm just going to pop those in as is. But I hope you enjoyed watching me put this Happy Mail together, and that it gave you some inspiration for your own Happy Mail. I hope that Julie loves her Happy Mail as much as I do, and I will hopefully see you all again soon. Take care and God bless. Bye.